Here we go. We just got set up here at Hayes Lake State Park. We are in campsite 3. As you can tell, there's some trees around us. It's actually pretty nice. Probably the first 1 through 5 or 6. There's a bunch of trees around us. We haven't got a chance to check out the rest of the campsites here, but it's fairly private. Kind of pretty nice here. We're here on Labor Day weekend and not even all the campsites are taken. So, but we're going to do some exploring next. Pretty good drive from the Twin Cities, 5-something hours from where we're at. So, we're way up here. We missed out. Never been here before. So, hopefully we got some checking out. Check out the lake, check out the beach and all the other stuff. So, more of that next. Starting off here, hiking club trail, which is just the gravel road to the swimming beach right now. Eventually, sometime it turns into a trail, supposedly. But, we just walked from the campground over here so far, so more to come. So far, just basically walking down the road. So we kept walking down the road. And one of the things we found was all these mushrooms along the way. So many different kinds of mushrooms here. And we ran into this trail, which we didn't know about. The Homestead Trail. Which was actually, I really enjoyed. It had these signs kind of about the family. What's going on with that? And,
take note of root cellar that is south of the Margaret House. The rich areas where the house was located. Civil War veteran from Ohio.
What's that? Hendershot? It says William Hendershot, born 1855, died 1918. Father of Elva Henderson. George E. Henderson, born April 15th, 1885, died 1927. And the trail follows this family and them living here. For some reason, no mile marker, bunch of metal. The rest of it.
So in the fall of 19-something, directly after the disastrous fire of October 7th, 1910, leaders of the Northerners flocked to the Hendershot Place in the winter time to ski down the banks of the little valley of the Roseau River. Something usually skied to school with his father, leading the way to break the trail. Note the spring located on the bank used for family supply of drinking water.
Tire. Looks like an old fence row. Kind of a wall. Yep. What's that? It says location of the Pine Needle Inn and Hall, built in 1929. Hendershot son Oscar Ralph Thompson Hendershot's, being very musical, provided much of the music, and the inn became famous for its old-time music. Many people of the Sandridge had the opportunity to swing to the lively waltzes, something German polkas, and other musical styles of the day. If you are quiet, you might still hear the music. It says moved to Roseau to become Heaton, Host, and Derrick, which later became Polaris. The building was torn down in 1980. Is that what it is?
The telephone line extended the clear river with an emergency phone, but something to it. The line was discontinued in 1957. Let's see.
Nope.
River Tower, named after the old town of River, which was once located near the entrance to the park. It was moved to this location in 1941. A forestry cabin stood to the east of the tower. The cement footing to the south is where the warehouse was located. Notice the little old building still standing on the south of the tower. Guess what it was used for?
and the actual cedar telephone poles. Or power poles or whatever it said. That would have helped. And that was the Homestead Trail. I actually liked that. The way that they did things, even though we went backwards. So you gotta walk past everything down the road and then come back around. You walk past it, then come back. But they made it a little more lively. And that's the Homestead Trail. And they had these signs, pretty cool. A couple places in the park, down at the picnic area. You can see the lake, fishing pier, boat access, and the dam. We continued along the trail to follow the hiking club trail. You can see the boats you can rent right there, which we do later. Here we go, the beach area, picnic tables. Got a big fenced-in gazebo. Horse water. And the interpretive trail. The interpretive trail we actually enjoyed. It had about the trees, you could see the leaves, about a bunch of different ones that we didn't know super well. And it had some of these great shoreline views along the way. Well, that was a little more surprising than I thought as well, also for the interpretive trail and going around the lake and seeing the pines and everything. That was kind of a nice little thing. We walked by the electric part of the campground. They're a little more together unless you're on the outer loop. Campsites were a little bit better on those ones, but thought we got kind of good over here. You're a little bit more together. And the water's a little ways away, but I think I'll take this over being grouped in with everybody else. So, fun little trail, fun little quick jump tonight. So. Well, I stand corrected. After pumping water from that super old school thing between sites 31 and 33, there's actually quite a few good campsites around here. Just those couple we walked up down by the water's edge were kind of close to each other, but just walked through like sites 30 through 20 something were actually all pretty good. You're kind of by yourself, so actually not too bad of a place to be. I thought after looking through all these sites that there's a lot of good ones. Just quite a few of them have quite a bit of room. Just those ones down by the water were kind of grouped together. So, night number one. Got the fire rolling. Starting to cook.
Oops.
So nothing too crazy. You just put veggies. We got onions, green peppers, potatoes, zucchini. You can kind of do what you want in there, what you like. Put in some butter. I think we usually go with full stick, half stick, and then bake it for a while, basically till the potatoes get good, which takes a while, but cut them a little lighter this time, so hopefully it'll go a little better. But nothing too crazy, but great for camping. Who doesn't like veggies? and just add it to the fire. We rented a canoe, not so bad, 15 bucks for half a day, right? We're out on the lake. Not too bad of a canoe, like a 17-footer. The other one was not the best, that 16-foot Saranac, Old Town. Let me see where the river comes in at. Is it on the left? Must be on the left. We made it. Bunch of wood ducks back here and all the wild rice. Lame. Yeah, buddy. What do we got? What do we got? What's up, baby? What do we got? Yep. A normal. No, definitely just a pike. But it's a fish though. What's that? Not easily. Oh, dude. Give me one bite. You're feisty. Choked it. See ya. Yep, sat there and messed with it for a while. Little feisty guy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Boom. And this is from the next day. It's just right off the campground. There's this great view. It's got the sign once again. And we just walked just a little bit down from the campground. Super easy walk. And we continued on the bog walk, which we've been on a few of these before now. And it definitely left a lot. It's cool that they had this little feature right here, but it didn't quite have the same plants and everything we saw from some of the other bogs we've saw before, which was kind of disappointing, but it's a cool little thing. I like a boardwalk. It had some information on everything, which is nice, but not as good as some of the other ones at state parks. And that's the bog walk. That was a really short one, but you know, I guess unique, any little bog one, but it's at least shady over here. Nothing too crazy. After the bog walk trail, we decided, after seeing this camper cabin and a couple of campsites along the lake when we were paddling, we decided to keep going down the Pine Ridge Trail and get a good hike in and see what we could see along the way. That's Hayes Lake State Park. Trails left a little bit the imagination. We're on the Pine Ridge Trail out here this morning. We didn't make it all the way out to where you get over by the river. We only made it about to Camper Cabin 3, but maybe it gets a little better there, but nothing too exciting. If you can see behind me what it looks like, but you got the lake here. We had to do the canoeing, that was good. Campground was pretty cool. You had trees on the sides of you, so you weren't too close to anybody else, except for maybe the electric sites, some of the electric sites. So you had the water, you had that homestead trail that we kind of liked, and is there anything else? That was about it. But cool park for way out here, up here. A little disappointed with the bog walk, but still a good time, good weekend. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.